Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's Traders Daily Discipline. It is the 21st of August, 2025, and I'm your host, Jason Allen, again. Wanted to get right to work this morning because, in my opinion, we're kind of touching on some important, very important things that we as traders really need to keep in the forefront of our mind. And that is this: men willingly believe what they wish. And that was said by Julius Caesar, who most everybody knows who this person was. Um, Probably more misquoted man than most. But from a standpoint of what he has to offer us as traders, I want to ask you a question. You know, when we talked yesterday, and I said, if you're not making a substantial amount of money regularly from your trading, maybe you believe something that isn't true. And one of the things that people tend to believe is true is something called technical analysis. And I'm sure every trader is aware of technical analysis. And the thing that's interesting about technical analysis is that if you study it like I have, it has about a 50% viability rate, no matter what it is. If you look at any analysis of any kind, pick something: parabolics, Andrews pitchfork, point and figure, whatever it is, pick it and use it exhaustively in your trading. You'll find that about 50% of the time it'll call a bottom or a top or some trade in the market that'll work very nicely. The rest of the time, you're forcing it to do something. And it's coming up with winning trades and losing trades and winning trades and losing trades and blah, blah, blah. And if you really boil it all down, it's no better than flipping a coin. 50% probability on anything is no better than flipping a coin. So why are you using it? Well, because people believe that it has value. Men willingly believe what they wish. They believe it has value. Why? Because they've been told it has value, and they've been watching people use it. And it is really seductive to watch some guy with a big string of numbers and letters after his name talk about some huge algorithmic AI BS. It sounds phenomenal. And he can maybe beat the S&P every other year. What the hell is that? Is that really what you want? Men willingly believe what they wish. People believe technical analysis has value. That's why they use it, whether it has value or not. And I want to ask you, if you could find a better way than sitting in front of a computer 8 hours a day, looking at dots and lines and ratios and bars and all kinds of weird stuff on a screen all day long, to maybe make a tenth of a percent every day, net, over the course of a year. I mean, if there was a better way, wouldn't you want to find it? Because that was my attitude all those years ago. And when I discovered it for myself, it changed my life. And I want to give you the opportunity to do the same thing too. Now, here's the kicker: I'm not promising anything to anyone because I don't know how smart you are. There's plenty of people out there that are never going to understand how this works, no matter how much you tell them, no matter how much you offer them. They're just not going to get it. Well, that's okay. Everybody's entitled to some degree of success in life. Sometimes it'll come from the markets and sometimes it won't. So I tell people this, and I mean this with all my heart. If you're tired of sub-average returns and you know you can do better and you're missing big trades and you're getting stopped out by one tick and then the market goes your way, if you're all these problems that come from how you play the game and how you figure out where a trade is, if you want to solve all that, I can give you an open door and I can solve that for you. Those are solvable problems. And I'd like to ask you to join me at netwinningtrader.com. Review the protocols. It's the best money you'll ever spend on what we do and how we do it. Then I want you to join the Market Mastery Meetup, which is also the best money you'll ever spend. And you and me will work together along with the group of other like-minded traders that we're building as a complete social media environment, a social community designed for traders exclusively. And we'll help solve those problems because they are solvable problems. There's no reason why you have to keep losing. And there's no reason why you have to have sub-average results. All of those issues are solvable. And I want you to consider believing that they're solvable. Because people will believe whatever they want to believe. And that's up to you. But when you're tired of not making the money you could make, maybe it's time to believe something else. So on that happy note, we'll be talking more about why technical analysis doesn't work, and we'll do that tomorrow. And listen, I'd love to see the hate mail from lots of guys out there. Send it in. You know where to reach me. I'd love to hear what you think about technical analysis and why I don't know what I'm talking about, because I'd like to show you, and I'm going to do that tomorrow, exactly why this stuff doesn't work, why it can't work, and it'll never work. And it's no better than flipping a coin. So let's talk about that tomorrow. All right, guys, have a great Thursday, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks.